Hi friends, I am back again. I feel like I've done so much lately, but I am here to show you, well, you can obviously tell from the title of this video, we're gonna be doing the Naughty and Nice mini collection from Senegence. These are long anticipated. We come out with mini collections every year and they sell like crazy because they're so cute and mini, but also the colors, perfection, perfection. So there's two collections. I already did the Merry and Bright one as well. I have a whole separate video on that. I'm actually wearing the brown shade from the Merry and Bright collection as my bronzer today. And then we're gonna do the Naughty and Nice collection on my eyes and my lips. I say we, I mean me. And I'm trying to decide, normally like I would wanna just go straight in with like just these two eyeshadows and show you the full look with just them. But I'm worried they might be a little dark for my complexion. So I think I might have to add some other things into it, unfortunately. But we're gonna try. We are gonna try, I'm gonna attempt, and then if I can't, I'll add. I'm gonna start with the Sugar Shimmer. Okay. I'm gonna use a fluffier brush so that I can blend it. A fluffy brush will give you more of like a sheared out blended version of the color, whereas using your finger or a flat dense brush will give you more intense packed pigment. So I'm gonna go straight in. This is such a pretty champagne shade. It would make a gorgeous cheek highlight as well. It might be a little dark for me, but for someone that wears like medium or darker tinted moisturizer, oh, it would be stunning. Okay, so I'm just putting that all over, blending that up into the crease. The nice thing about the Senegence shimmer shades is they're not too overly shimmery, and so you can blend them out and use them just for the color as well. I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want shimmer in my crease, or I don't want shimmer, I don't know, in other places. And these are shimmery and intense if you pack them on, but you can also blend them up into the crease and they'll kind of just like blend out to give you the base color of the shade. So I don't hate this. I don't hate it, I love it. But I don't hate using a shimmer shade in my crease and not having a transition shade, which if you know me, you know that natural tan is like ride or die. I always put that in my transition. Then I'm gonna go in with Spice on a small brush, but I actually think I want a smaller brush. If you have a hard time blending your shadows or feeling like they all muddy together, or feeling like dark shades are super intimidating and you just can't do it, try going in with a smaller brush. This is quite small and it's dense. It's not super fluffy, so it's not gonna blow the color out everywhere. It'll just really pack it in where I want it to go, and then I can either use my finger or a different fluffy brush to blend out the edges, but start small. You can be a lot more precise that way. So I'm gonna take, this is called Spice, this is the darker shade, and I'm gonna work it into the lash line first and then kind of work it up into the crease area. Oh, okay. So I've only ever put this, like, I put it all over my lid and blended it out yesterday so I could see like the really intense version of the color, and it was honestly a little bit scary. I mean, it was pretty, obviously it was a pretty color, but I was like, whoa, that's intense. But look at that, like that doesn't have to be intense. You can definitely wear it a little bit softer. I'm actually gonna grab a different brush though. I don't love this one. I mean, it's okay, but I really love this one. This is an E30. And I like the pointed tip on it because I can kind of create like a better shape to the eye. I can almost use it a little bit as like eyeliner as well. But I mean, already look at that, like a tiny bit of color. It's definitely not intensely packed on, but that looks really good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with myself, okay? All right, so I'm grabbing a little bit onto the pencil brush and just gonna kind of sketch out that outer V shape that I like. this is working well. I sound so shocked, but I'm like, I expected to like not love it without my transition shade and without my inner corner shade and, you know, all the things that I like. And I actually like it, just the two colors. Look at me go. Okay, this doesn't have any additional product on it. This is the brush I used with this color yesterday when I tried it on. And so I'm just using this to blend those edges of what I pressed down there. This is great. This is really pretty. And then like softly bring it a little into the crease. Look at that. What do we think? Do we like it? I like it. I'm gonna take whatever's left over on the brush and run it under my lower lash line. I'm gonna use, this brush to blend and like soften. Well, that just made it a smokier look for sure, which I don't hate. And then I'm gonna go back into the Sugar Shimmer on that same fluffy brush. And I'm gonna put that right here on the lower lash line. Wow, I'm very, very pleased with this. I was not expecting to love just the two colors like I do. So, I'm gonna grab my concealer real quick. So this is the light concealer. And if you couldn't tell, I'm just doing this eye. I'm gonna go do this eye over on Instagram. Light concealer, and then a concealer brush. This is the F64 to blend out just this outer edge. And look at that cleanup that it does. It just makes it look more snatched and lifted. That is really a great shade. I'm very impressed with how well that spice blends in. I'm so happy. I for sure thought that I loved, I mean, I do love the Merry and Bright collection, but I for sure thought that that was like it, you know, and that I wasn't gonna love this collection as much on, because I'm definitely more of like a lighter eye, bolder, brighter lip person. And so the bolder eye colors are a little bit like just not my favorite on me. So I was not expecting, and not that these are bold colors at all, they're just darker for my complexion, but they are like a neutral shade for someone, you know, with deeper skin tones. So it's perfect. You get such a good variety with the two sets. That's awesome. And what's cool too is the two sets go really well together too. Like they coordinate really well. You could get a really great look with the whole set. Maybe that should be my next video. All right, I'm gonna grab an angled brush and I'm gonna use the spice as my eyeliner. So I'm gonna dip the brush into the spice, kind of wipe a little excess off onto the wand. And then this brush is a little older, so I'm gonna pinch the edge of the brush so it gets nice and sharp. And then I'm gonna draw a little bit of a wing. And I kind of like the look of like the blended eyeliner, so I'm not going to expect this to be a super sharp eyeliner. You can kind of see like it's sharp down here, like this underside is sharp, but I want this top side to kind of naturally blend into the outer corner and get that like blended eyeliner effect. Perfection. It's perfection, honestly. Okay, let's do mascara really quick. So curl the lashes. Undersense primer. And this just primes the lashes, helps to condition your lashes, gives you length and volume immediately by bulking up the lashes, but then it also has a lash growth ingredient that helps to grow your lashes up to 46% in 4 weeks. And so by using it on a regular, consistent basis, you're also getting lash growth benefits. And it makes it nice because you don't have to remember a serum or anything. It just is right built into your mascara and primer. All right, so there's that on, and I like to let this dry before I go in and put my mascara over top. So I'm gonna blend out my concealer. So Toasted Rose Cream Blush Sense is my go-to blush color. It just goes with everything. It just goes with everything. So I'm gonna do a little dot of that on the lid of this is a powder, so it's just a flat surface. You could also mix it on the back of your hand if you want to. And then I'm gonna do a dot of, well, that's a little more than a dot of, on there, Sugar Shimmer. Can you even see? Anyway, mix those two together and I just made a shimmery blush and I tied in the gold. I love doing this. If you're like, I don't know how to match colors, I don't know how to like pick a blush color to go with the eye color or whatever, like mix whatever you used in your eye into your blush, or just use, if you're using like a pink or a purpley color or some type of like blushy type color on your eye, just use that straight on your cheeks as blush too, and you'll always get a coordinating color. Okay, that turned out really pretty. Look at that. So that's what is going on my cheeks. So dip my brush into that, really work it into the bristles to make sure you get even coverage. And then that's really pretty. It like goldens up the toasted rose and matches the cheeks, but it's still like still a good pinky shade, you know? Oh, the camera is not, I'm like way too washed out on camera. I promise I look better in person. I'm quite washed out. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna kind of clean up, brought the blush a little high, and then I am gonna try the Sugar Shimmer as a highlight, but when using like a darker highlight, or, and this is darker for me, obviously. When using a darker highlight, or some people like to use like a more colorful highlight too, like a purple or a pink or something, like something that's, yeah, just not as light and bright against your skin, apply it a little lower than you would normally apply highlight. So normally I'd apply it like up high above the blush, and today I'm going to put it like a little lower, more on top of the blush, so it's kind of like it's almost like a blush topper versus like a true highlight. So I'm gonna pick it up off of the wand onto my fluffy brush. And then, oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that sheen that it gives. Not so washed out. Okay, do you see that sheen that gives? Wow. And then it blends nicely into the blush. A little on the nose. Oh, love it. All right, last thing before I do mascara is I'm going to put on my translucent powder, and I use a puff, dip it into the powder, and then press it underneath the eye area and in the center of the face. But I always do my right side first. All right, and now we do mascara. This is the black regular mascara, so it's not waterproof, but it is humidity resistant, so it holds up really well in like the heat, humid climate, even crying and stuff, it holds up well, but it's just not like fully waterproof. All right, and then for a more glam look, which this isn't fully glam, I was expecting it to have to be fully glam with it being darker shades for me, but it's not, it's really good. I always like to layer my mascara if I just want my lashes to be more, you know? So I'm gonna take the black waterproof mascara and just layer that over top really quick. And then I want the Sugar Shimmer to really show up on my bottom lash line. So I'm going to grab an eyeliner brush and press it a little more intensely down there instead of just like, yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can tell, but looks great. I mean, bottom lashes with black brown waterproof. You could also use black, but sometimes I feel like it's just a little too harsh for me. And that could also be because my bottom lashes are like almost as long as my top lashes. And so when I do black on my bottom lashes, it almost like overshadows my top lashes. Not really, but it feels that way. So this like gives the top lashes their moment to shine. Okay. Oh, I forgot waterliner. I like to always do this on my upper waterline. All right, now we're done. So this is the look. I'm gonna go finish the other side of my face, and I'll come back to show you the whole finished look and to show you the lip products as well. So I'll be right back. All right, here is the full, both eyes done. And I'm just putting on the Nice, is that what it's called? Nice gloss. And it's a super comfortable clear gloss. Clear, but it's like a milky clear. I don't know. It has very, very, very subtle gold shimmer in it. I would almost call it like a gold pearlescent in it, which gives you like a nice reflection on the lips, but not bam, sparkly, you know what I mean? So I like it, it's super comfortable. It's not as like thick as glossy gloss. Some people find that glossy gloss can be a little too thick or sticky. I love glossy gloss. I don't think it is, but some people don't love it. And so this is a really good option for that because it won't alter the color too much of your lip color, but it's a little bit thinner. It's weird because it's thinner but still cushiony. It's so good. It feels so smooth. It's so comfortable. But I want to show you the red. Let's put the red on. I just still can't get over that this eye look is 2 shadows. 2 shadows plus your mascara. Like, what? Okay, let's do the red. So it's a mini, which is really cute. Senegence has never done a mini lip sense before. And there's no ball in there to shake, which is kind of weird. So with reds, I like to kind of line my lips first and then fill them in. I just find it's easier that way. Reds and like the darker, bolder colors. This has a very pinky undertone to it. Oh, that's a good red. That is a good red. All right, so here it is. Here it is with just glossy gloss on it. I like to do just glossy gloss first so I can really see like the true version of the color. But you could totally just top it with the Nice gloss as well and it would give you the same look. All right, I'm gonna put Nice over the top. I'm curious if it's even gonna change it a whole lot. It only does if you look up close, which I think is incredible because it's really great for like, if you're new to Senegence, if you've never used it before, you can get this kit, you can get the eye look, you can get the lip look. You don't have to have a whole lot of other things, like you're solid. You can use your other makeup and this isn't gonna alter the lip color a whole lot, but it's something different than glossy gloss if you already have glossy gloss. So I really, really love this kit. I think it's incredible. I can't wait to hear which collection you like better. The Merry and Bright one has been selling a lot better for me, but I'm curious if this one might sell a little bit better once people see it on because it is fabulous. All right, I hope you guys like this video. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Well, actually, just this one collection will be linked in the description box below because that's all I used. All right, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.